is on EA Sports as we bring you Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Buffalo. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
In motion goes the tight end. Play one, and Prescott to the air. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
16 yards. First down, Dallas.
Prescott now. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. There's Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. So no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! There we go.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 47. 26.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And he is caught. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 23. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go!
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing. Prescott. This throw caught right around the 6. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Hey, kill. 26.
Williams going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Yeah! 4-8.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
27. 26.
Here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And this will be play number 10 on this pretty long opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
54-8. Then we're going to 53. Hey, kill. 26.
Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now a first carry for the runner of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Allen going to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Getting home that time to Marvion Overshow.
Brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And that'll hit and go out of bounds, so they'll start just outside their own 40-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. Prescott now from the 50. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Cowboys.
Prescott to throw it. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. And again, it's Prescott. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, here we go. Like 48. Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
Now Prescott. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 9-yard line.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have 1 half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. And now a timeout. Called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Here's a 2nd and 5. They run it again with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. One started, and we're underway from Philadelphia. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Great.
They go play fake with Hurts. Throwing deep right away. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Terrion Arnold has it. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But it'd be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
180.
First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to a mere that 45. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Tonight. 20.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, he settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Lions readying for the punt. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, Silver. Crown that Yeti. No touch up.
Play action. Hurts has it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. On the move, past the 40. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First down throwing for Hurts. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be second down.
It's now second and 10.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's 4A up the middle, and that's about 3. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, that's the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
On third down, it's Hurts. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
The start on the ground with Gibbs. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18th.
A gain of 10 yards.
We finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second.
First down.
We'll return to the link right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at first down here.
2 for 1. Hey, kill.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. And he misses the point after, so this stays the 6-point game. He wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Set. Go Silver, ready? Out. Tiger Hornet.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Motion man right is Smith. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
63.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
A pickup of 13 yards. It's now third.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this third down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Tiger Swamp.
They'll throw, third and long. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles tie it in the final minute of the half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complication. Run right by.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles take the lead on that successful kick. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
DC. 180.
There's a counter give to Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Brings up second and 12.
Goff off the play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Goff setting the throw. Complete to St. Brown. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Lions have a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
20.
On first down, it's Gibbs. They're working a couple yards past the line. And on the side, had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Baum.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Goff back to throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So now here's 3rd and 5. This might be a free play for him. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Well, the call helps, but still a third down to figure out now. Here's Gong. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. They'll go for it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. He didn't get it by much, but he did get it. Tucks it in, bottom right. And that'll push their lead to 4.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. Play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Super one! Super one! What's that?
Goff to the air now. Has it downfield, working the left. Sam Laporta. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Goff's going to throw for it. And he gets in for the score. The two-point conversion successful. That doubles their lead to 4.
Eagles 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Very set. 180, 180. 73, 73. Get it.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Ooh, puts him there under this one. Right side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Arthur Millette with the INT. And the Lions will take over just beyond the 20 at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
180.
Running it with David Montgomery. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
20.
Third and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's a screen to Barkley. He'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
No touch, no.
Hurts. Setting up the running back screen. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Saquon Barkley.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Great. No touch.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
At the 21-yard line.
Typically, the only way you're going to stop a fullback on a short yardage situation is to stop him before he could ever get started.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Great. On anyone, huh? Hey! No touch.
Looking to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of
Move the
16
chains!
yards.
Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and
4
goal
downs
at
now
the
to get in.
5-yard
Here's
line.
1st and goal.
Go Silver, right? No touch. 2. Hey, on anyone, huh? No touch.
From the red zone now. Intercepted in the end zone. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Cut. 120.
Play action here with Goff. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Cut. 180.
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Here we go.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 31-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Cut. 180.
Another one for Gibbs. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
He'll throw it. Pass is brought in by Laporta. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Lions up by 4.
Detroit.
All set to go now from the 35.
Cut. 180. Ric Flair.
Goff on 1st and 10. It's Laporta again. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Lions have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down.
Cut. Black 20. Ric Flair. Turbo.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Black 20.
Again, it's Gibbs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Black 20. Turbo set. Hey, kill. Cut. What's that?
Back to throw it. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. From the right hash, 55 yards out. The kick is off the mark, no good. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set. Hey, let's go.
He'll look to throw it. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. And he gets out of bounds after a small 2-yard gain, but they needed more from that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Great, set. 180. No touch.
Setting up to pass. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Lions get the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Philadelphia. It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for theirs in Seattle. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. Returnable from the 2. This makes it up to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's out for 34. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
Also 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Lamar off the play fake. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry up here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. This is Kupp. That's Kupp. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, either way, that was going to be a big gain, Brock. But, of course, they're going to credit their quarterback, right? Take the completion over that penalty.
Yep, had those stats. You know, you run that route, Kate, to try and stretch out a defense, maybe even draw that kind of penalty. But put a gold star by his effort. Not only did he do that, he made the play as well.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now Darnold off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Rasheen Ali on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Wanna quit?
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
Now it's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. We've set it down from 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A draw now. This is Henry. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now it's Lamar. That pass pulled in by Henry. Works the sideline inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Yo, lady. Time. Yo, red 80. Red 80. Yo, lady.
Darnold looking to throw. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Yo, lady. Red 80. Yo, lady. Red 80. Start.
You just get the playoff. Taking a chance to the end zone. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. We're to the end of one. 7-6 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They start out 2nd and 10. Play fake. Darnold finds some time left. Lays out and grabs it just before the sideline. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Working inside the red zone. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead to 7. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow their lead to 8.
Ravens 6. Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. It's Henry on the counter. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get any help on their second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Jackson now on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Lumen Fields coming right up.
A gain of 22 yards.
1st and 10 from the 32. Here's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down. Lamar now from the gun. This one's to Andrews out right. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's second and 12. Jackson keeping it himself. It's only a gain of one. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing third and long. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Third and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up fourth down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Lamar out of the pistol. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's brought down after a short game. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
At the 7-yard line.
This is second and 6 coming up. Pistol snap to Jackson. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trying for it on the ground. But he's not going to reach the end zone, so they get 6, but not an extra 2 just before the break.
Ravens 12.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He fields it from the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
kickoff for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41. Here's Darnold. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Here we go.
Offense in a hurry up here.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Red 80. Red 80. No 80. No 80.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Finding Shaheed. Back-to-back plays. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Walker will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Offense to the line fast. Gets it again. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push the lead to 2 scores now. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Buying some time right. Gets this one to Andrews. And he gets back to the line, but no more. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throw here, 3rd down. He brushed him off with ease. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
3 plays and it's
4th down, it's Jackson. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
First down at the 43-yard line.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. They'll cobble together a yard there. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Oh, he taps it quick for the receiver coming across here. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a third down.
Taken down back at the
Third and long for him here. It's his running back. At the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Here's Luke for the point after. And this one thankfully knocks off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Ravens 19. Tyler Luke to kick off.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down.
At the 25-yard line.
To throw, here's Darnold. It's everything he has under this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now to win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push the lead to 2 scores now. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Ali to return it. And they got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. From the gun, Jackson. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I am not sure we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back.
That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks will set up shop in goal to go. They're inside the 10.
First down and goal at the 7-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first. Now an inside give to Walker. Disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, boss, I appreciate what you did, but you didn't have to do that. I said you didn't have to do what you did, but I appreciate it.
Here's Donald. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Nate Wiggins has got it.
When you ran backwards. No, I said you didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I mean, I mean, I'm trying to figure it out. They did not.
That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Give him 9 yards. He pulls through the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Third down with 2 minute warning here from Seattle. Ravens.
Hey.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, do you play football in real life? Do you play football in real life? You're a hooper? How tall are you? 6'8"? What's your vert?
Running once more with Henry.
Flat?
And he's going to be brought down in enemy
40 flat?
territory now at the 46. That'll go for an
Yeah, 40 flat.
18-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Do you, are you like a semi-pro, amateur, like what? What league you play for? Huh?
It's 1st and 10.
You're LeBron? Okay.
Play fake. Jackson.
That's what's up.
Completed to Flowers. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down.
I said, that's what's up.
That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I'm from Chicago. Where you from? Where you from? No, Central. Right now is 4:20. Yeah.
Now here's Lamar.
You said North Carolina you from?
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Oh yeah, so just an hour difference.
No question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those types of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, you sound grown. I said you sound grown.
Now to throw. Pass pulled in by Henry. And they get
I sound like a fuck.
He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first and apparently
Bro, because
little chance they were going to even gain a
I haven't done shit. since I picked the ball off. Like, GG's, bro.
They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory.
Just leave.
Home field advantage is a real thing. The crowd, they did
Just go open up your plate, hit the middle button and go to party chat and leave.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd, but you know what's even better?
GG, bro.
To celebrate with your family, friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.
Hey.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
58.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10.
319.
A handoff for Warren. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Rodgers now to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Corliss Waitman now. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this will be taken at the 13. Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Nix. Looking left side and has got a man. That's Franklin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
No score after one on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down at 7.
Hello?
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. 3 yards on the pickup. That's about 4 to go. The completion on first. Didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
To throw is Nix. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
First down, Denver.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Nix to the air. Again to Bryant, and again it's caught. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. And Bryant's got it over the middle. Calling it.
Yep. Hello?
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get.
We go tonight. 180.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, well, you can't do it better than that.
34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, 76.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Rolling out to his left. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Shotgun snap here to go. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
And big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. They go play action with Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he has this down to the 34. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
What a throw.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
What a great play.
Gibbs now from the gun. He has room past the 25. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run? Flat. The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Here we go. Split.
From the gun, Goff. Cut near the goal line. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the win. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They connect on the deep shot. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles find an answer with their opening drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Orange.
Goff to the air now. Lions Gibbs out of the backfield. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Quick slant. Here's Laporta. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. One quarter away so far. We're at 6-all on the scoreboard. We'll return to the link right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Goff back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Goff. He's going deep this time. Trying for St. Brown, but it's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Throwing here, Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. The 30. Gets the 10. At the 5. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. Going the other way. Lions have it. Quick thinking and a great effort, Brock. Adds a bunch on that fumble return.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All the turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Cut. 180. Hey, 76. 76.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go.
Off play action, Goff. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
Cut. Cut.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Offense up to the line fast. Goff on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Cut. 20. Here we go. 76. 76. Value one. Cut.
They'll go for it. Goff. It's on target to Williams. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here goes tonight. Down. 20.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Whoa. What's up?
Out of the shotgun. Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Hello? Hello?
First down, run with Barkley. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimum.
Hello?
After the 3-yard pickup,
Yo,
it's
hello?
2nd and 7.
No touch that. And anyway, that.
Move his linebacker to him.
They go to Barkley again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis
Yo, hello,
going on
Mike?
to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Yo, hello, we got a mic.
Trimmer.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's
Yo,
going to be their
hello, got a
first.
mic.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Great. Set. And anyway, that. No touch that. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Great. No.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.